Hello, hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning,
Good,
Megha. How are you?
good. I'm doing very well, Arushi. Good to see you again. How are you doing?
Same here, same here. Good to see you again. I'm doing great. How about you?
Awesome. Pretty well. I thought you have office at this time, right? In the morning?
Yes, exactly. That is the reason I was not able to book a session with you because you're mostly available in the morning and afternoon. And but
Okay.
today is my week off. That's why.
Okay, great. So, what have you planned for the rest of the day?
I was about to plan something, but then it's again pouring outside, so I cannot plan anything. I have to just sit inside and.
Okay, right. I completely
How's the
get that.
weather
Even
over
here
there?
in the evening, pretty much the same as yours, but fortunately in the morning it does not rain. We receive some showers in the evening, like after 5 o'clock. So all my evening walk, whatever I do, that's all cancelled.
Okay. But it's
Yeah,
pretty well that it's fine in the morning. At least you can go out and do your
right.
things.
That's very true,
Yes.
very true. So at least in the morning we have a bit of respite from the rains. We can just go out and do something. So that's good. Yeah.
Are you in the
All right.
Bangalore right now?
This Yeah, I am in Bangalore right now. So I will be going home next weekend for almost 2 weeks, I guess. But currently I'm in Bangalore.
Nice.
So I think the weather is very beautiful there in Maharashtra when it rains, right? Especially in the hill station. So do you make any plans to go out with your friends and family?
Yes, the weather is so beautiful. I mean, whenever like yesterday only, I was sitting in the
Mm-hmm.
office and doing my work, and when I looked
Mm-hmm.
outside from window, I was like,
Yeah.
let's
Mm-hmm.
plan something. It's weekend already. We'll go to like
Yeah.
hills. We'll go to any hill station, whether it is
Yeah.
Mahabaleshwar, Pachmadi, or Chikaldara, whatever
Mm-hmm.
may be. So
Mm-hmm.
yes, the weather is so beautiful. Like we can make plan in fraction of seconds in our mind. But then again,
Yes.
when it comes to execute the plan, it has so many issues because single person cannot go when it comes to like a trip or going out.
Absolutely,
So
I completely get that.
along
We make all these beautiful, fancy ideas in our mind, but execution is the problem, right? Always.
exactly.
Okay, cool. So I just
Probably
went
we'll go somewhere in the
mhm,
in next week, maybe.
next week. All right, great. So if we get another chance to speak, do tell me all about it because we are also planning a trip to all the hill stations in
Okay.
Maharashtra in the month of August, like mid-August or something. So yeah, I would love to take some tips and tricks from people who are the locals there. So yeah.
Yeah, right. So what is in your list? Like, what are the places you're looking for?
Right now we are looking for Mathiran, Mahabaleshwar, Lonavala, Khandala, so all these places. So the popular places
Uh,
that we know of, but we are also looking for some lesser known spots, like we like to call it hidden gems. So we're also going on
yeah,
every blog, every video on the hill stations there and trying to find out something.
beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah,
There is
right.
so much to like see in Maharashtra,
Mm-hmm.
especially in this rainy season.
Mm-hmm.
There are lots of treks which are like I have joined a group of
Yeah.
there is a group in Nagpur who
Mm-hmm.
plan treks,
Okay.
plan treks, who plan treks or who plans trek.
A group that plans treks.
Both the like plans and treks.
Yeah, yeah.
Fine. Okay.
The
Who
verb, it
plans trek?
mainly depends upon group, right? It's not groups, it's
Yeah.
group. Since it is singular, the plan will have an S after it. Plans.
Okay. Yeah. Right.
Right.
Who
Okay.
plans treks? So
Mm-hmm.
I get to know that they have recently gone to Seven
Mm-hmm.
Sisters, and the next trek is
Mm-hmm.
where it is. Mm, it's a very famous place like Harishchandragarh. So yeah,
Okay.
the
Yeah.
next trek is there. So I'm very
Uh-huh.
excited, but then again, like you need leaves and you need people. Like of course
Yeah.
you need group. You cannot
Right.
enjoy with with strange people. So,
Absolutely. True that. For Instagram and pictures, of course, it's fine. If the group is very friendly and they welcome you and you welcome them, then it's okay. But if it's a bunch of people who just like to keep to themselves, then it becomes a bit of a problem. It gets a little awkward, right? So if you don't know
Exactly,
them,
exactly.
right?
Maybe you can manage to
Mm-hmm.
be with them or to gel well with them, but again you realize that it is not welcome from the heart, or it is not you feel
Mm-hmm.
that kind of awkwardness. So it's
Yes.
better to go with your people and enjoy your heart out. That's how I feel.
Totally, I completely agree with you on that. And even if they're very welcome in your heart, you'll feel like, oh, if my friend was here, this would have happened. We would have cracked this joke, that joke. So in your
Exactly.
mind, constantly you're thinking about them, right? Yeah,
Absolutely right.
good. Same feeling here. And I was just saying that I just went over the session material. It talks about origin of the world. So is this something that you want to go ahead and discuss, or do you want to talk about something else?
Origin of the earth or world. What was that?
Origin, like how did the world come into existence in your opinion?
Yeah,
What do you think about dinosaurs? So these questions, are you okay with it?
yeah, I'm okay with it. Like it's very complicated and it's very like brainstorming, I can say, because
Yes.
of course everyone must have thought about it at least once, like
Mm-hmm.
how we are here, what is the first
Mm-hmm.
thing that comes into existence in the world. Of
Mm-hmm.
course I also thought about it a lot of time, and I
Mm-hmm.
end up uh, stop myself, like,
Mm-hmm.
because there is no answer. There are multiple ideas or multiple, we can think like what can come first, plants
Right.
or animals or
Yes.
mountains, a lot of things. So
Yeah.
yes, it's interesting.
Absolutely. So you said that you used to spend a lot of time thinking about it, right? So what is your what answer did you get from your own mind? Like how did the world come into existence? What are some theories that you believe in?
I was like the things which are natural, like plants and
Yeah.
mountains, water. These things might have
Mm-hmm.
come comes come into existence first, and then
Yeah.
human being or the living things
Mm-hmm.
or animals, human beings like
Yeah.
we, animals, birds, everything started like everything came into existence, I think.
Okay. So
How can I
evolution.
frame it better?
You can say that it all started with plants and then slowly animals came into existence. So we continued evolving. So and then we continued evolving. So you can say because the word evolution refers to progress, right? We evolve from one thing to another thing. So you can use that word.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
Evolution. Yeah, right.
And there are two sets of people. One who believe in the mythological point of view, who say that God created all of us, right? And then there is another set of people who believe in the scientific explanations, like the theory of evolution or the Big Bang theory, etc. So, which one are you more inclined towards?
Okay, it is very complicated for me because I'm a kind of person who always believes in scientific things, right?
Okay.
I believe that there is always a scientific reason behind everything.
Mm-hmm.
On the contrary, when it comes to the origin of the world, I believe in mythological,
Yeah.
because I think, yes,
Mm-hmm.
we have come into existence later, but God has created this
Yes.
beautiful nature first, and then we come and then we created science. So, or
Right.
we found out a lot of scientific or technical things. So
Mhm.
here in this case, I believe in mythological. Yeah, that's how I can think. It's confusing,
Great.
but
I just, yeah, I completely respect that. I get it. In when it comes to general things of how things work, etc., you can say that I believe in science. I'm not superstitious, but when it comes to
mhm.
the origin of the world, I believe God created us. You can just say like that. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I completely identify with that, and it makes sense also. Like everything, the world came first, and science came later. Right. Yeah.
Yes,
Cool.
I used to think like who was the
Uh-huh.
first human being how would have how he
Uh,
would have thought, or how the process begins. So it is,
mhm,
there is a lot to think about it when it comes to the origin, because now we have come um, come very far, and the first person, or the first human being, or the very first things in the world, living things, I think there should be something, there should be something
mhm,
we should like read or
mhm.
uh, listen, because that must be very interesting.
Okay. So, in school, you might have studied about the Stone Age, the Neolithic Age,
Time,
etc. Right? Sorry?
yes, but again, that time,
Yeah.
yeah, in schools we have, of course, studied about dinosaurs and a lot of things,
Mhm,
but that time
mhm.
we were not that curious.
Yeah.
But now it's like, oh wow, how that would have happened.
Yes.
It's like that.
Absolutely. When we are in school, we are very young, right? So, and we mostly study for
Yeah,
marks. Otherwise, teacher will scold, mom will scold.
marks, of
But
course. Yes,
yeah,
marks only.
so it kind of kills the interest and curiosity in the subject. But when we grow older, we just study it for our own interest, right? Just to know about things. So I think that makes it more interesting. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
growing up, we become curious about everything going around us,
yeah.
because I think we are tend to think about everything now. When we
Mm-hmm.
were in school, we were kids and we were enjoying
Yeah.
everything. Now,
Mm-hmm.
instead of enjoying everything, we want to know the reason. We want to know the reason
The
also,
reason.
like
Yeah.
why it has happened, how it's going to happen in the future, and that is the reason this thing's happening. But I think it's good for us, not good for our knowledge also. Like, we should
Hmm.
know few things.
Yes. Absolutely right. Yeah. And have you watched this movie Jurassic Park? There are multiple parts to it. So are you interested in that entire franchise?
I have watched only one part, but yes, I think I should watch the remaining two. But recently only, someone has told me, and I have watched it only one part. So I'm going to continue that. It was
Okay, so you
interesting, quite interesting.
did you watch the recent one that released? I
No, no,
think
no,
the world
recent
did.
one. No, not recent one.
Uh-huh.
I think I have watched the first one only when recent one released.
Okay, okay, yeah, got it. So,
About this, I should have watched it. And when it comes to these things, I always think that I should start from the scratch. That is the
mhm,
reason I watch first part instead of this recent one. But I'm
okay.
going to yeah, watch the recent one too.
So I am really bad at these things. I normally don't watch it in series. I watch one part, then I take some random part in the middle, and then I go to the final part. So that's what I do. But I
But
really
how do
like
you
the
get?
previous ones.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How do you get it then? What if you watch the recent one first, and how do you understand the, because
Uh,
there is a series, there is a kind of story from first part to the recent one.
Second part.
So how
I
do you
always
get it?
ask my friends. I really trouble them when watching the movie. Hey, what is this? What is that? I
Okay,
keep troubling them. So that's how I get to know.
okay,
That's
then
the
it's
secret.
fine. Yeah. Your friends are so good that they're telling. My friends are like, go and watch. Don't like eat our mind, or don't. There's a word. Oh shit, it's not the correct word.
Don't annoy
It's
me. Just
like,
go away.
yeah, annoy me, or there's something also. Okay, I might have
Don't bug
forgotten.
me. I think that's what people normally use these days. Stop bugging me. Just go away like that.
Yeah, yeah, this one. Don't bug
Yeah.
me.
Right.
So they are like this.
Thankfully, mine are pretty patient with me.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes,
So.
absolutely.
True that. And shall we come to the feedback
Okay,
part, Arushi, or just little observation? I
sure,
have one
sure,
or
sure.
two things. Okay. So first,
Yes,
whenever
yes,
you're
please,
talking
please.
about any city name, right, or the name of any city,
Mm-hmm.
try not to use the article "the" in front of it, like in the Bangalore, in the Mumbai. It is a zero article word. Like you are not supposed to use any
Are you in
article in
Bangalore?
Bangalore. Yeah. Are you in Bangalore? Are you in Mumbai? It's like that, all right? And TRIP,
I
it's
realized it later. Yeah.
did you? Okay, fine. And TRIP, it's pronounced as trip. Okay, don't
Trip,
elongate that E spelling, not trip, trip. Okay, just keep it
trip.
short and sweet.
Okay.
Yeah. right? And just one small vocab recommendation, since I think you can remember it easily. Instead of saying it's so beautiful, it's very beautiful, I think you can come up with some better word choices like,
Amazing.
it's breathtaking, it feels surreal, right? So these are like two alternatives you can use when you're describing any landscape or the weather, or beautiful things outside. Okay,
Okay. Yeah, yeah, got
that's
it, got
yeah. And now, please, it's your turn. If you have any questions or queries or anything to
it.
share, please feel free.
No, I just wanted to ask you, since you are a certified IELTS trainer,
Mm-hmm.
and I think the IELTS sessions have been already started in
Mm-hmm.
Clapingo or at
Yeah,
Clapingo, right?
yeah, yeah.
So, how are you managing, or you are just a tutor at Clapingo, or you are specially taking these IELTS sessions?
For Clappingo, I'm taking both IELTS and the normal regular sessions also. But I've also started taking them personally now, like the IELTS sessions. So whenever I get any requests or something from like friends of my other students, or on LinkedIn or Naukri or whatever, so I take it up, and I try to divide my time. I think 2 to 3 days a week I just focus on IELTS, then 2 to 3 days I focus on these sessions here. So I try to manage like that.
Wow, so interesting.
Yeah. And I think you had
So,
one mock test, right? Of IELTS
yes, I
speaking.
had. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I had. And
Great.
I was hoping that I should like I was hoping that I would
Hmm.
get a tutor or an interviewer as you, so that I'll be
Okay.
comfortable. But
Oh, that's
then
so
again,
sweet.
but yes, it was also like a good experience.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
Wonderful.
nice.
That's good. That's good. Great. And yeah, anything else? You were asking something?
No, no, that's it. Because recently I got to know about the IELTS program. So, and I already know that you are certified IELTS trainer. That's why I just asked you.
Okay, great. So do you have any other mock tests coming up, or that was the only one?
I have just given second one also recently.
Okay.
I think this week only, but I
Okay.
haven't got the video yet, and that
Hmm.
is also a good experience. I got to know new things about IELTS in that particular video. So I
Very
think there
nice.
is so much to learn here.
Absolutely right. Yeah. And I think our time's running out. So see you.
Yeah.